It was a perfect day for the 2015 ODAC Men's and Women's Cross Country Championships. Bridgewater College served as the host school as it opened its 300-acre campus to all 11 of the ODAC's men's and women's cross country programs. The day began with the women's 6-kilometer race at 11 o'clock a.m. Over the first 2 laps of the race, 6 runners separated themselves from field. EMU's Hannah Chappell-Dick and Kat Lehman were joined by Washington Lee's Samantha Yates and Margaret Sable. Bridgewater's Kaylee Kubishak and Roanoke's Carrie Dalton also joined the pack. Throughout much of the 3rd lap and into the 4th, Chappell-Dick, Yates, and Kubishak further separated themselves from the field. But by the time they reached the final stretch, it was EMU's Chappell-Dick who secured the individual title with a time of 22 minutes, 21.9 seconds. WNL's Yates, who would go on to be the Rookie of the Year, finished at 22:30.1, and 2-time defending champion Kubishak came in at 22:37.3. Yates was one of 4 generals to finish in the top 14, earning all ODAC honors, but more importantly, it secured the team title for Washington and Lee with 46 points, marking an 18-point victory over 2-time defending champion Bridgewater College.
This just felt so good because I've been coming into this race for 4 years, obviously, and each year I've been improving on my place, and this is just an amazing way to end. So I'm a middle distance runner on the track, and a lot of times flat courses are dangerous places for middle distance runners because it's a lot easier for the distance runners to just really fly and do well. So one of the things that's improved about my running style this year is being able to hold a fast pace right from the gun. So I had a little bit of nerves coming to this race, knowing that I would have to keep up a fast pace in order to stick with the leaders. But I just had confidence in myself, and with about 600 meters to go, my coach and I made eye contact, and he just said, "This is your time. This is when you have to go." And so I made my big move there, and just had to follow through with it.
The men's 8-kilometer race began with the gun at 12 o'clock p.m., and it was Eastern Mennonite University's Alec Thibodeau that started out at a breakneck pace, putting himself a few seconds ahead of a pack of runners throughout the first 2 laps. By the 3rd of 5 laps, the pack had made up the difference between themselves and Thibodeau, and it was Roanoke College's Harrison Toney and the defending champion Washington Lee's Ian McDonald that jockeyed for the first 2 positions over the final 2 laps. In the end, it was Toney coming away with his 4th victory of the season, claiming the men's individual title with a time of 25 minutes 42.6 seconds. McDonald was second at 25:47.9, and then it was a pair of Eagles with Trey Gibson and Robert Heigl at 25:55.5 and 25:55.8 in 3rd and 4th. Washington and Lee completed a sweep of the team titles as McDonald was one of 4 generals in the top 14 runners, earning all ODAC honors and finishing just 2 points clear of Bridgewater for the team trophy.
Well, I was a little bit nervous at the start. Last year, Ian and I, again, Ian won last year, so I knew he was going to be in contention to win this. So going in, a little bit nervous. I missed meet a couple weeks ago because of an Achilles issue, but luckily his training stayed strong, and our plan for the race was pretty much just to hang with that top group and see what I had at the finish. Some of the meets we've gone to it's been interesting because the courses are just so different, so it's challenging in that aspect. So coming out here and getting the, 4th win was great. So I know Coach Pincus has really been trying to work with me to get in better mileage, and we've been putting a big focus on cross training, especially this year. So it's just great to have a senior year go out and bang.